Welcome to Frank Bruno Law. I am Frank Bruno. I'm an elder law, probate, guardianship attorney. I say, hey, those have 3 different names. Well, they're sort of related. They kind of affect a certain population, and I handle those 3 areas of the law. Probate is what you do when you take a will and you bring it to the court to ultimately get letters of administration and to resolve the estate of a deceased person. Guardianship is when a person has an incapacity and one person files to be the guardian of another. Those 2 fields are not similar necessarily, except they really are. And elder law attorney, issues affecting an elderly population, which is both the guardianship. Sometimes young people could need guardians as well. Guardianship, and then ultimately the passing. More frequently, older people pass away than younger people. That's how, as an elder law attorney, I see those 3 areas. A lot of elder law and probate attorneys don't handle the guardianship, and that's because it's a court proceeding. It could be both contested or uncontested. More frequently than not, it involves testimony, direct questioning of witnesses, cross-examination, introduction of experts. That's why sometimes other elder law attorneys shy away from it. They just don't want to handle it. And I will tell you, there are many guardianship attorneys that never handle issues related to elder law or even the surrogates court. They handle all aspects of guardianship. So in my office, we handle all 3 areas. I received a call today concerning a guardianship matter. And this guardianship matter it's an active case. It began pre-pandemic and it's lasted through the pandemic. We had a virtual hearing and then orders were submitted. And the follow-up today is that the person that was made a guardian, appointed a guardian in this instance, is not actually stepping up and taking their role. Because this is such a new case, we give a little bit of time for the guardian to get their sea legs, right? Get their feet underneath them. Make sure that they're taking the right steps, taking the class to become a guardian, obtaining a bond, opening up an account on behalf of the incapacitated person. There are a number of things that the guardian has to do, and that causes there to be a little bit of a lag time between the adjudication, meaning the decision of the court, and then ultimately the guardian taking action. So we monitor these cases closely. The lag time can be appropriate, but when it becomes too long, when feet are dragged, then we have to take certain steps. We try to resolve the issues with telephone calls, letters, and emails before having to go back into the court and having that person explain to the judge why they aren't taking the appropriate actions. So if I write a letter, referencing dates and say, hey, you were appointed the guardian on this date, and it is now this other later date, what are you doing? If they respond to me and tell me, we went to the bank, we took the class, we got the insurance, we're waiting for this, I took the person to the doctor. Maybe they didn't officially start, but they got the ball rolling. They're in motion. So, as I explained to my client, in these trying times, we all need a little grace. Okay? If you need to speak with me about your situation, please go to frankbrunolaw.com. Schedule an interview, read a blog post, watch a video. Any way that you can become familiar with perhaps the remedies that could address your situation. Thank you very much.